What's going on, everybody? It's your boy SoFly Trades here, back with another video. And today I just want to talk about the L that I took in the market today. I took two trades. My first trade, I was in profit $140, but me being me and thinking I could hit that 200 mark when price action wasn't confirming it, I let the trade go against me, trying to leave room to add instead of putting my stop loss at the previous high. And I could just show you guys right here. So I took puts. I took 390 puts basically. I took it right here as I started seeing these rejections. Let me zoom in, you guys. As I started seeing these rejections, I took the position. Contracts actually move really well. Surprisingly, they move really well. I was up like $140, and I seen increasing selling volume. But at the same time, this is a pretty decent size volume bar, and the selling candlestick didn't exactly line up with the volume. I will say that it didn't exactly line up with the volume, but today was pretty choppy overall today, especially with these banks crashing and everything. If you came out on top today, you are blessed, and take that with pride. It's always a good day when you come out on top of the market. But today was my biggest loss of the year. I lost $416, but I'm never worried about that, honestly, because the process and the journey is what matters, and learning from your mistakes. As you can see here, it's a slow uptrend. It's like trending very slowly. But my second trade I took, we made this high. I seen price action. I seen sellers starting to come back in. So I took my position. I took 5 shares right around here to 390. Granted, it played out. But I didn't cut the position and take profits because I wanted to break VWAP, and I was trying to take it back to my demand zone. But, I got bricked. I got slapped. You feel me? But it's all good though. You feel me? We come back strong every day. You feel me? Like, we don't give up. That's one thing we don't do. But yeah, that was basically my two trades I took today. And we were also holding above VWAP. So at the same time, I'm trying to go against trend. I need to remember, and this is, a little reminder to you guys. If you take any trade before 6:30 or 9:30, depending on what time zone you're on, you want to cut it. If you're in profit, you want to cut it pretty quick, because at 7 o'clock or 10 o'clock, I'd say, so it's 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and which is 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's when the big institutions usually come in the market, and price usually reverses. So if you're in a trade before 7 or 10 o'clock and you're in profit, just cut it, bro. Cut the trade, take your profits, and wait for the big institutions to come in and make the price move. Then you wait for price action, and you act accordingly. But other than that, I feel like I should have waited longer, but at the same time, I was in a good position. My contracts did move on these two candlesticks. They did move. It's just I didn't lock in my profits. That's the problem I'm facing within my own trading right now, is not locking in my profits. I'll not lock in my profits, and then I'll end up red, for the day. So that's really what I'm working on right now, because I just be so confident in my trades, because I've seen stuff like this happen a lot of times. I've seen this increase in seller volume. So I thought, maybe we were gonna, if we did come up, and we came up on slightly lower buying volume, but it was above average still. It was above this white line, which is above average. So, volume was really wonky today. And we had falling buying volume, but we kept moving up. And, we just been moving up this whole time. And usually, if we move up for a long period of time on low buying volume, we usually tank, and we're not tanking. We're not tanking. Granted, the day still isn't over yet. It's only 9:19 Pacific Standard Time. The day isn't over. We could tank by 10 o'clock or power hour, which is the last hour of market day. But I really feel like we're going to see some kind of pullback or something. But right now, I feel like the banks are just propping the stock market up because we're not getting any. This isn't any participation. Look how small these candlesticks are. Let me go on my 1 minute too. This is barely any participation, bro. Look how small these are. You see this big volume stick right here and a small candlestick? That means buyers are actually right there. But I think that's just the big institutions right now. So if you came out today, then congratulations. If you came out today green, congratulations. I really mean that, because today was a little difficult to trade. I'll be completely honest. It was a little difficult. And I'm above my loss limit for the day that I like $100, and I'm $319 above that, $16 above that. But it's on days like this when that happens, and days like this when I need to keep my stop loss in there, because I had that mental stop loss to add more until we got the 391.18. But once we pushed down like this and started pushing up, I cut my position simply because I seen price action telling us that we were probably going to make a new high, and we did make a new high. And then I got in another position. My bias was bearish today. I had a bias, and that's another reason I fucked up, because I had a bias. You never go into the market with a bias. You never go in saying I'm only looking for puts or I'm only looking for calls. No, you got to be able to readjust your mindset midday. Even if you plan to take puts, you got to be able to readjust for the call options, and I didn't even take into account that we are above VWAP. So, I made a lot of mistakes today. I also like to journal all my trades. Which is a very good way to keep myself accountable. And making these YouTube videos is another way to keep myself accountable, because I want to be completely transparent with you guys. And no strategy is 100%. No trader wins all the time, every day. Even if they come out green every day, I guarantee you there's days where they take L's inside of that green. I guarantee you. No strategy is 100%. Don't let anybody fool you. And don't let anybody fool you thinking that you can just use these algo trading freaking bots, because bots don't have discretion. I wouldn't trade with the algo trading rhythm, because bots can't use discretion. As they only follow rules. And sometimes even when you follow your rules, you're red, because discretion comes into play, and bots don't have discretion. You know what I mean? But other than that, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys basically how I got smacked in the market today. You feel me? But we come back strong every day. I don't even be mad or upset that I lose anymore, because this is all a part of it. I'm going to look back one day when I make my first 100K, and I'm like, man, it was worth it. But other than that, time is a value. I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. I just wanted to basically come on here and talk about my loss today, and talk about what I need to work on personally, because I personally need to work on just locking in my profits. My trades go green, but I just don't lock in my profits, and I got to lock in my profits. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll have another banger tomorrow, of course. Feel me? But hit that like button and that subscribe button and the bell icon below. Drop some comments if there's something you want me to teach you or go over, drop some comments below. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and you guys have a blessed day. Peace.